I got a story to tell, you know that I cherish thee.
What's going on, guys? So today I figured I'd make the video of how much I have into her. I was gonna make a video about how much it costs to do a 6-bolt swap, but I added it up and I kind of made money doing the 6-bolt swap. So now I'm just gonna do how much I have into her so far. Obviously the list grows as time goes on because there's a lot more to be done to this car, but just to get her back stock running and driving again after the motor swap and whatnot, I got quite a long list on my phone that I'll be going from, so I can have this video somewhat organized. Alright, so I paid $2K for the car. That doesn't include the expenses to get it, like driving there, gas, trailer, U-Haul, all that stuff. But so $2K, and then I bought a JDM 6-bolt for $800. That came with the transmission, wiring harness, all that. It was a great deal. I ended up selling that transmission for $400. And then the intake manifold, that had a Cyclone intake manifold on it, and I sold that for $175. The engine harness, I sold that for $125. And then the 6-bolt head, I sold that for another $175 or $200. And then it had a stock flywheel, sold that for $30. And then I also sold my old stock 7-bolt block for $150. I ended up making $280 off of going with the 6-bolt swap and then parting it out and just keeping the block basically. And then took me a little bit, but I found a transmission, 2G transmission for $250, which was a steal. I had to buy a lightweight flywheel and a clutch. So the ACT flywheel, I got it from a guy for $120 shipped. It was 200 miles on it. It was a great deal. I bought a clutch for about $200. Then I had to do the head gasket, valve cover gasket, water pump, timing components, timing tensioner. All that was $250 plus another $70 for the timing tensioner. And then I had to get ARP head studs. That's another $75 brand new. I got them off somebody that had them. So the best way to save money is look on Facebook. A lot of people sell new stuff for cheaper than new. Where I'm at. So I did have a lot of head work done. I took it to one machine shop, had the valves, new valves, the whole thing cleaned, resurfaced, valve seals, all that. So that was altogether $370, and I also had the holes drilled out. So I actually had to take it to another machine shop to have the holes drilled out and to fit this 12mm head studs for the 6-bolt. So that comes out to $370 total. And then all the oils for the transfer case and the transmission, that was about $80. The oil change for the car was $35. Now I'm adding the parts I bought for the car now, and the ABS, I did ABS delete on this. That was $30 for the prop valve. The lines, the front stainless steel brake lines were $120, which I almost didn't want to buy, but those are in there as you see. Still gotta clean them up, but then the clutch line right here was another $55. I ended up buying taillights off a parts car. I haven't put them on yet, but those are $28. I bought a bunch of parts as a package deal also. Radiator, DSM link, injectors, blow-off valve, intercooler, and then I also showed the gauges. So let's look at the gauges real quick. So the gauges, I have a AFR boost and an oil pressure gauge. So I got the gauges, and then we also got this radiator with it. It's a Fluidine aluminum radiator. The thing works great.
Slim fan.
Slim fan, and then I'm not sure what the other fan is, but it's nice. So I also had to buy a new oil drain tube for the turbo, flywheel bolts, another oil filter housing, the ECM link cable was at $25, and then to paint the engine bay, the materials and paint was about $60, and these headlights were $80. I bought them off the guy down in Miami. And then the worst part was to go register her and have to pay $420, which kind of sucks spending that. So the total now is a little over $5,000. It's $5,070. Now I might have forgot a couple things, and you know, it is what it is. $5 grand about. Now what my plans are for left is I gotta get wheels, tires, a high-rise wing, a bigger turbo, and a manifold. So that's pretty much all I have into the car so far. Like I said, so far there's plenty more things to buy. I believe the next things I'm going for sure is going to be the brakes, and then wheels, and then high-rise wing, and then I'll probably do bigger turbo and manifold. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. Follow my Instagram if you want more of a live real-time updates. I post on there a lot in the story and on the page. That's my YouTube name also, Jakes_4G63. I also wanted to throw in, guys, make sure you look out Monday. We're getting something big for the channel. Something's going down. Be sure to subscribe. You don't want to miss it. It's gonna be sick. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Subscribe, like, comment, ask any questions. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.